Good evening. Welcome one and all to Scotch and Smoke Rings, episode 651. Good to be here today, as always, with suspenders set to maximum stun. Gonna have a great show for you today. We are on part 2 of Grim Fandango. What a gem that game has turned out to be. A good old adventure, solve mystery, put puzzles together sort of game from the 90s that I really have been enjoying. And I hope you've been enjoying it as well. The remastered version came out in 2015, and it looks good. So can't wait to do part 2 with all of you. Let's see here, refreshing Facebook to make sure that we are live on Facebook, and we are. Good to see everybody on Facebook. Good to see everyone on YouTube and Twitter today. All of the regulars and members and Patreon subscribers on Twitter. No Name with the Gold Derby. First Again says No Name. Hey there, No Name. Assault Egg. Brandon Belt Fed. That's from way before I went live. Scotty P. Automatic Beats with the Gold Derby. Julian Z with the Gold Derby. Changed One. Alt Grendel with the Gold Derby. Craig Euler, John DeGiambra, Dino, Shadow 787, Lucky Babcack with the Gold Derby, Sarah with the Gold Derby, Heather Bushek, Obi-Wan Kenny, Barry LeCount with the Gold Derby, Robbie Savley, Mr. Virus, Richard Smith, and Adrian Parker in the chat today. Hey, Ox, hope your day went well. What are you smoking/drinking this evening? Loving the new lore videos. Thank you, my friend. I am smoking a brick house. Today, I'm drinking some 12-year-old Glenfiddich, and I'm drinking some rum and coke. And with the first super chat of the day, it's No Name, who says, I just found out I'm colorblind. The diagnosis came completely out of the purple. And with that, we enjoy our first beverage of the day. Cheers! It's 7 o'clock. Well, 7:30 now. It's that time. It's the time of the day where we drink something to make the night go by easier. Matthew Ryan on Facebook with a donation of stars says, hello, Ox and all. News of today is that the BioShock series is free on Epic Games. You're kidding. I live streamed the entire BioShock series here on the program, and I highly recommend it. So, if you like Epic, go ahead and get it. Great thing to add to your collection. Evening, Ox, says Rachel. Evening, Rachel. Can't tell you how happy I am to be here with all of you. I've been struggling to find time this week to get any work done at all. And my live stream yesterday was interrupted a number of times, as was the stream before. Seems like whenever I play The Ascent, I get interrupted. But we had fun playing The Ascent yesterday. We're whittling our way through the side quests and making great progress on the primary plot and exploring new interesting locations in that tower, that giant tower. Hope you're still enjoying that. Knight Paladin Eleanor with a Gold Derby, a Silver Ox, and a member for 26 months says, I see that baby doll upside down on that stool behind you. Either that or I'm going crazy. Stool behind me? Oh, hold on. Let me go in for a closer inspection. I'm so sorry. I don't understand. I don't know what you mean. And whenever people come by to the program and talk about the baby on the stool, I get so confused because it's been gone forever. But clearly something is going on. Clearly something is going on if so many people are continuing to see this baby. So, I don't know. No Name says the most vulnerable spot in a group of clowns is the jugular, or the juggler. I messed it up. The juggler. The most vulnerable spot in a group of clowns is the juggler. because it sounds like jugular. All right, thank you for that one. No name. Jocelyn Ryan says the Beastie Boys are releasing part 5, or a 5-part anthology. Parts A through D are free. You have to fight for your right to part E. Ah, and I messed that up because my voice is starting to crack. I think I'm coming down with something, or maybe I've been coming down for the past several days. But you have to fight for your right to part E. That's great. Beastie Boys. Thank you for that one, Jocelyn Ryan. Whatever Tube says, the Fallout TV to start shooting in June, because that's when the Sun People show up in New York. Enclave somewhere in space. Play on, sir. God bless all. The Fallout TV series starts filming in June. That's exciting stuff. It means we probably won't get it by the end of the year, but it also means that we probably won't have to wait much longer than next year. Pretty cool. Tyler Ashard with a sticker tip. Thank you very much, Tyler. I do appreciate it, my friend. And then Wormy in the chat says, poppin' by to like the stream. Game on, good sir. Thank you, Wormy. Alt Grendel says, hey, Ox, what do you call a retired cowboy? Deranged. Deranged. Home on the range. Oh, thank you, Alt Grendel. That's a great one. Julian Z says, hey, Ox, so good to see you on the Scotch and Smoke Rings. Can't wait for more Grim Fandango. Ox, did you read or watch anything on the Fallout 76 parts for the expeditions? Some are disappointed at what it is. Yeah, you know, I haven't seen any videos. Well, actually, I take that back. I did see some videos, and I've read a little bit. But I'm going to have to refrain from forming too much of an opinion. Because on one hand, there are some aspects to it that don't sound good to me. That they sound tedious, mind-numbing tedium. But then there are other aspects of it that do sound really interesting. And it looks like there will probably be some good rich lore. So I kind of want to experience it first before I judge it. I know by now that when it comes to Fallout 76, they're likely going to have some sort of grind gate in place to soak up all of our time. That said, even when those are in place, they still provide good, interesting stories. Wastelanders and Steel Rain and Steel Dawn are prime examples of this. So, yeah, I'm going to hope for the best. The Watcher gifted 1 Oxhorn membership. Thank you, The Watcher. And it looks like Michael Peck snagged it. That's awesome. Thank you so much, The Walker, and congratulations, Michael, or The Watcher, and congratulations, Michael Peck. If you would like to gift some subscriptions to, or gift some memberships to viewers right now, there's a little $ icon at the bottom of the chat on the PC, on the desktop PC. I don't think it works on the mobile app, but you can click on that to donate some memberships to people watching. People have been very generous with their membership donations, and that's been wonderful for the community. Matthew Bryan on Facebook with a donation of stars says, right now I've finished my new game Plus in Prey. Now back to ATS, American Truck Simulator. Just trying to get the map covered and hopefully be able to outrun you trying to punch us bronies that are standing up beside you, lol. 65 weeks and counting. Thank you very much, Matthew Ryan. It's not the bronies. It has nothing to do with bronies. I just inexplicably punch horses in the face in video games. It's not on purpose, I swear. And then Lily Pelletier says, hey, Ox, I just got a new job. So excited. Glad I can share my excitement with you tonight. Thank you for sharing your excitement with me, Lily. Congratulations on your new job. That is wonderful news. I hope it goes very well. I hope it becomes a gratifying and satisfying new job for you. Thanks for letting us know. Mercer Holt on YouTube with a very generous super chat says, this is one of those games that I think would make an excellent animated series. At the very least, the setting deserves more love, much like a lot of Double Fine's games. Yeah, so far I'm loving it because it's unique, it's got great voice acting, and it's hilarious. And it's making you think. There have been a couple of puzzles so far that have taken me a little bit of a while because I had to do some thinking. KT Beaverhausen on YouTube says, will you wish Charlie a happy 8th birthday for tomorrow for me. Happy 8th birthday to Charlie. I hope he's watching right now, or maybe he can watch the replay later. Charlie, if you're there, happy birthday from Oxhorn. 8 is a big number. I remember when my son turned 8. My daughter will be turning 8 in just a few days. It's an exciting time. Getting big there, Charlie. 8 years old. Jocelyn Ryan says the Phantom baby doll may be a dead horse. That being said, we know what Ox does to horses. Is this your way of saying that either I or the chat am beating a dead horse? Do you think that is this your way of saying that you're bored with the baby doll? I also am bored of constantly talking about a baby doll on this chat. I got rid of the doll over a year ago. It's been months since it's been on the program. It hasn't been on screen. I got rid of it because you said it was creepy and you wanted it gone. It's gone. So I don't know what y'all are talking about. You could please stop bringing it up in chat. You are, as Jocelyn has said, beating a dead horse. This isn't on me. No, this is on all of you. Joshua Miller with a super chat says, "Hey Ox, just finished high school graduation practices tomorrow, and graduation proper is the following Sunday. Have a good night, Ox." Congratulations, Joshua. High school. I remember graduating from high school. I remember how nerve-wracking it was trying to get through everything, all of the ceremony and the pomp and all of that. It was quite a time, though. Lots of fond memories. Make sure you take photographs. You graduate from high school only once, hopefully. So get those photographs done. Robin Woodell on Facebook with a donation of stars says, "Hey Ox, hey bestie, really liked your first stream of this. Excited for tonight." Thanks, Robin. Yeah, I had a blast with it. I can't wait to dive back in. And then she says, "Happy birthday, baby Oxhorn." That's right, my little daughter's turning 8 in a few weeks. I'm excited. Rachel says, "Would you consider downloading the PTS to play the pit sooner? Literally can't wait to watch you play it." It is something, I could. The reason I don't is because I like to cover canonical lore here on the channel. And when you play the game on the private test server, you're playing, a beta version of the game. It's not publicly released yet. And so any talking we do about lore is conjecture at that point, really. We're not really consuming the actual lore until it's a published game. And I know that's kind of like a fine line, because ultimately, how much does it change historically? How much has it changed from the test server to the live game? Not a lot. Like, there haven't been huge chunks of lore taken out. To my knowledge, there was something I was reading, actually, about Steel Rain, where they did actually take something out. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's my reason. I'd hate to go through the private test server and get an impression about what the DLC is going to be like, and then get the DLC and it ends up missing a huge portion. So I'm trying to avoid that. I want to play the published game so I understand the published canonical lore. Adrian Parker says, "Hey Ox, I got a joke for you. If April showers bring May flowers, what do May flowers bring? Pilgrims." Oh, a Thanksgiving themed one. I love it. Not sure if it's good, but it's something. Adrian, it's definitely something. It's something. It's good and something. It's a good something. Thank you for that one, Adrian. And then Berserker Dad says, "I've been looking forward to your Scotch and Smoke Ring stream all week. My fiance, Brittany, and I just celebrated 8 years. Keep making people happy, Ox." That's wonderful, Berserker Dad. Happy 8th year anniversary to both you and your fiance. I'm glad you're watching the program. I hope you both are. Daniel Radley on Facebook with a donation of stars says, "Hello, Ox and all. Hope we are all doing fantastic. Got some good news also. I'm receiving a pay rise from work, so take my stats and money, lol." Thank you, Daniel. Congratulations on getting the raise at work. Looks like it came in at the right time. Matthew Bryan with a donation of stars says, "Guess it's a bad time for me to mention that my birthday is on Sunday, lol." Hey, it's never a bad time. Happy birthday, upcoming birthday, to you, Matthew Ryan. Thanks for letting us know. And Jake Benz with a donation of stars on Facebook says, "Good evening, Ox and all in chat tonight. Cigar of choice for me is Drew Estate's infused cigars, and paired with a nice cup of Jack and Coke. Cheers, friend." Cheers to you, my friend. Drew Estate makes some good ones. I like their egg Maduros, not necessarily for the way they taste, but for the novelty of them. They're ridiculous. I've smoked a few on this program. Oh. That hits the spot. No Name says, don't you hate it when someone answers their own question? I do. I know, it's so annoying, No Name, when that happens. When someone posits a question and then immediately answers it. It's almost like there's a name for that, like a hypothetical. Or a rhetorical, I suppose. A rhetorical question, not hypothetical. Scotty P says, hey, Ox, my wife just got a new job. Congratulations to Scotty P's wife. That's great news. I hope it pays everything you ever wanted, and it's very fulfilling. No Name says, I slept through my graduation ceremony. Well, you know, graduation ceremonies, they mean different things to different people. Some people are all about it, you know, they're really proud of it. Some people, you know, they need to get their Z's. They need to saw some logs, and there's no shame. I'm not shaming anybody. That's great, No Name. Sarah Riegers with a super chat on YouTube says, you know, everyone is buried when they die. If you want to be cremated, you have to earn it. Oh, that was a good one. Gotta earn it to be cremated. Thank you, Sarah. It's just earn it. You know, I'm thinking of Ash. I had to set this thing back on fire. Toxic Sean says, hey, Ox in chat. Excited for more of this game. Hey, Ox. I have asked before. Seriously, why did people keep saying Enclave in space? I don't get it. I can posit some possibilities. I mean, they were destroyed at the end of Fallout 2, right? And then Fallout 3 comes around, and holy cow, Enclave on the East Coast. But then they were destroyed in Fallout 3 as well, you know? So where is the Enclave now? Maybe they're in space. Plus, it gives Bethesda an excuse to send us into space. Maybe that's what Starfield really is. It's a code name for the next Fallout game, which is Enclave in space. You heard it here first, folks. I mean, I'm totally lying right now, but here you go. You heard it here first. Josh Bunton says, Ox, it's the ghost of all Chinese power armor now. I'm not going to talk about it. You're not going to get me to talk about it. I'm not talking about power armor. No, it's not happening. Toxic Sean says, we'll watch your response in stream tonight. See ya, mate. Thanks, Toxic Sean. Good luck to you, my friend. See you later. And Toxic Sean says it's nothing to do with House, Fallout New Vegas. Oh, Enclave in space? Oh, right. Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with House or Fallout New Vegas. I think it just has to do with the fact that the Enclave is a really important faction historically in the Fallout franchise, but it's pretty definitive by the end of Fallout 3 that they're gone. And there are many players that are finding that hard to believe. And so where would they go? Well, they've got to be in space. Berserker Dad says, this seems to be a very celebratory stream. Yeah, lots of graduations, birthdays, and new jobs in the broadcast today. I'm glad that when something positive happens in your lives, the first thing you think is to come here and let me know about it. That's great. I encourage it. Tyler Ashard became a Bronze Ox. Thank you, Tyler Ashard. Whatever Tube says, Enclave in space, Enclave in space, mwahaha. Play on, good sir. I'll say it. You give me the money, I'll read it. It's fine. You keep saying Enclave in space. I mean, this is why I keep reading Pavel's talks about Planescape Torment. He's paying me to do so. So I'm happy to talk about Enclave in space. Thank you, whatever Tube. DS says, Ox, important notice. Garrus's voice actor in Fallout 4, the tapes for Vault 114's Overseer, is the easiest to find and notice. Hope you didn't know. Thank you, DS. I remember those holotapes, the Overseer's holotapes in Vault 114. But by the time I covered that, I had not yet played Mass Effect and hadn't heard Garrus's voice actor. So I'm going to have to go give my Vault 114 video a rewatch so that I can connect the dots there. Zalera says, hey, Ox and Chat, hope you're doing fine and that you're enjoying Grim Fandango. Thank you, Zalera. Both of those are true. I am doing fine and enjoying Grim Fandango. Tinister says, Ox, you look like you've lost weight. I am too. That's great. Yeah, I've lost a bit of weight so far. Still a lot more to go, but I'm on my way. And congrats to you if you're on the same progress. In the same process. Wormia says, Enclave in Space sounds like a nice ice ring dance. Ice ring dance? A nice ice ring dance? Oh, yeah, so if you went to like an ice show and the announcer, puts the lights down and says, and now, Enclave in Space. And then the music plays and skaters come out. All right, I could see that. Jocelyn Ryan says, perhaps the Enclave crossed with Vault 108. They're all Garys in space, lol. I mean, I'm sure we would find them in space if we could ever visit space outside of Mothership Zeta. What do we find? The Enclave and Gary. Oh, man, a lot of activity over on Facebook. I got to catch up. Garrett McFadden with a donation of stars says, hi, Ox and Nolan Chat. Ox, I just watched the World of Warcraft movie. It came out in 2016. Did you ever see the movie? If so, what did you think? I never saw it. I read about it, and what I read was not good. So, as someone who played World of Warcraft and was a fan of the original Warcraft strategy games, and just a big Blizzard fan in general, way back in my youth, I don't think I have the stomach to watch the movie because it would get things wrong. And you know how I am when movies get things wrong, or when games themselves get their own lore wrong. So, I know I wouldn't enjoy it, and I'd probably have a problem with it. So I haven't watched it yet. Jake Ben says, my personal choice, if you're looking for a good chocolate-ish scented and coffee-infused estates, their Java flavor is second on my list. Well, I typically don't like flavor-infused cigars, but, I like coffee. So maybe I'll have to check it out. Kenny Allen with a donation of stars on Facebook says, sitting here with a bottle of Dewar's blended Scotch and a Brioso cigar, ready to enjoy the stream. Well, Kenny, thank you so much for coming by. Sounds like you are set up for quite a broadcast. So am I. We're going to have fun tonight. And then Matthew Ryan with a donation of stars on Facebook says, if they put a usable vehicle like a car in Fallout, what one would you like to see the most? So they did already. In Fallout 2, they gave us the Highwayman, which was a usable car. It ran on fusion cells and microfusion cells. And then, of course, in Fallout Tactics, we had a myriad of vehicles that we could use. But I assume you're talking about in the Bethesda Fallouts. Of all of the vehicles that we've seen in the Bethesda Fallouts, I mean, they're all really cool. I think I like the Zip, the one-man Zip. The picker-up truck is neat. The Rocket 69. I think I'd love to see the Rocket 69. Kyle Warfield, with the donation of stars on Facebook, says, 6 Germans walk into a bar. The barkeep yells, hey, get out. We don't serve sixes here. The 6 leaves, does a headstand, and walks back into the bar on its hands. The barkeep yells over, aren't you the 6 that was just in here? And the 6 replies, 9. That was convoluted, man. That was just, I got to the end there and I didn't know where that was going halfway through it. And then finally at the end, I'm just so, that's a dad joke. That's what that is. 6 Germans walk into a bar. 9. Oh my God, I feel sick. Just a little sick. Hold on, Scotch. Oh, thank you for that one, Kyle. Matthew Ryan says also, Enclave took up space. They did, but now they're dead and they take up less space. And then Robin with a donation of stars says, Gary. Gary, indeed. Sarah Revolt says, Ox, you got to drink with your pinky up. Your channel is pure class. Cheers. Thank you, but usually that's for tea time. You know, the pinky up is when you're holding the saucer because you don't want to leave a ring on the wooden table. And then you've got some sort of hot tea in your cup and you hold it by the thing and your pinky goes up. But when you're manhandling a scotch glass, the pinky stays down. Put that on a t-shirt. Matthew Allen Ryan says, Gary with a donation of stars. Thank you very much, Matthew Allen Ryan. Right. Where was I? Night Paladin Eleanor says, I'm paying you to say that Skyrim belongs to the Thalmor and Elven supremacy. Is the only truth. All right. Skyrim belongs to the Thalmor, and Elven supremacy is the only truth. Okay, so there you go. It has been said. Scotty P says, Lily from Facebook is my wife, and she's amazing. Thank you for letting me know, Scotty P, that Lily from Facebook is his wife, and she's amazing. No Name says, Enclave in Chinese Communist power armor in space. Too many things I don't want to say all at once. And Steel 101 says, serious question, is the T65 lore accurate? I mean, in what way? It was never mentioned before. So there's no precedent for it existing. I mean, the thing is that power armor was designed to be an infantry vehicle that you got into, right? To be used on the battlefield while battling other infantry. It wasn't designed to be used by the Secret Service. The Secret Service just guards the president, right? Now, could they use power armor? Would that make their job as the Secret Service protecting the president easier? Would that give them the upper hand? Maybe. I don't know. But was there enough time between the deployment of the T-51 in Anchorage, Alaska, and the bombs dropping in 2077, where we saw the T-60 on display at the beginning of Fallout 4. Was there enough time for them to make the T-51, the T-45, the T-60, the prototype X-01, and now we know there was the T-65, which was Secret Service power armor as well? I mean, I guess maybe, but there comes a point where you got to draw the line. There were only a few. You're doing it. You're getting me on I almost fell for it. What I was going to say was that there are only so many years between the advent of power armor in the Fallout universe and the destruction of the world. So you have that window of opportunity for pre-war America to make power armor frames, to make power armor styles and different types of power armor. Right? We only get a new model of the same car in our own universe once a year. And we're talking between, the end of Operation Anchorage and the end of the world was less than 10 years, right? How many years was it? It was like 4 years, something like that. I don't have the timeline in front of me. But if they keep doing this and they keep adding model after model after model of power armor, and we're supposed to believe that all of these models were made by pre-war America based on existing technology and by the existing factions that were in America at that time, there comes a point where there just aren't enough years between the advent of power armor and the end of the world for that much power armor to have been created. Which is why it's not quite as believable. Are we there yet with the T-65? I mean, no. It's within the realm of possibility that they created a suit of power armor specifically for the Secret Service. It's within the realm of possibility. But they didn't give us any lore about it. We just find it for sale inside Vault 51. Or not Vault 51. The Vault 15, Vault 17, the gold, AU, whatever, the gold vault. We just find it for sale there. No one's wearing it. No one's using it. We don't get a story behind it. And that's what's disappointing to me about the T-65. Brandon, belt-fed a silver ox and a member for 22 months, says, I have a horse named Mayo. Sometimes he neighs. Cheers. Mayo. Nays. I get it. That's good. That's a good one. Thank you, Brandon Belfed. And then Cracker Chops Entertainment with a super tip. Thank you very much, Cracker Chops Entertainment. The Raging Krogan says, good evening, Ox. Wishing you well. Will you be playing Starfield when it comes out? I will. I absolutely will. And Jocelyn Ryan says, Ox, can you do a smoke ship of Fallout Equestria scene for my brony of a husband's early birthday? It would make his night. Yeah, I could do that. But you're going to have to be more specific, as I have not read Fallout Equestria. So, I mean, I'll take a look here to see if you guys can give me more. Like, I could do a smoke ship of, this is a scene from Fallout Equestria. There you go. I hope you enjoyed your scene from Fallout Equestria. I mean, I don't know. Like, you'd have to give me some more details before I put that together for you. Colonel 87th says, hey, Ox, been having a rough time lately. I'd love to have a smoke ship. Just to have a smoke ship makes me feel better. Please and thank you. Well, everybody, I only have so many smoke ships within me. I'll do these two, then I'm calling it. A smoke ship for Colonel 87th to make his day better. This will be, let's see, what kind of ship should we do? I'm thinking well, we had the Santa Maria in the chat earlier. All right, fine. We'll do the Santa Maria. And there it is. That was the Santa Maria, right before your eyes, painted in nothing but smoke. We all know what it looks like, of course, because we all saw the picture books in elementary school, and those never lie. So we're all on the same page there. And yeah, I've worked hard on that. I hope you enjoy. Jocelyn, if you ever give me more information about this Equestria thing, I'll do my best to answer. DS says, Thalmor. Okay, that's why one of the first major overheard voice lines from them is how they're being treated like garbage by their very own. Yeah, like, I know what that means. I mean, I played Skyrim, but I don't know what's a Thalmor? I'm assuming that's like a faction in the Skyrim world, the Elder Scrolls. Yeah, I see that you lots of opinions on that. Kenny Allen says, no, Skyrim belongs to the Nords. You guys are just getting me in trouble now, aren't you? You're doing this on purpose just to get me in trouble. Megan Gaukroger says, greetings, Oxhorn. I come here from your Fallout 4 videos. Love your work. Thank you very much, Megan. Lots more to come. And then Matthew Ryan with a donation of stars says, leave it to my wife. Just do one of Little Pip meeting Homage for the very first time. Okay. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure I could conjure it exactly as it exists in the story. This is going to be an epic smoke ship about Little Pip, because we all know that guy. And Homage? Is Little Pip paying homage, or is Homage like a thing? Is that the name of his pet? This is my puppy Homage. Meeting Homage for the first time? Okay, here we go. Oh, all right, I hope you didn't blink, because if you did, you missed it. But for the briefest of moments before your very eyes was a scene painted from the well-known story Fallout Equestria, wherein which our hero, Little Pip, met Homage for the first time, whoever that is. And you know who it is, because I painted it. So you saw with your eyes exactly what an Homage is. Matthew Ryan says Homage is Pip's girlfriend. Lol. Of course Homage is Pip's girlfriend. And I knew that, which is why I put that in smoke when I painted it for you just now. So, you're welcome. You're welcome. Jocelyn says, check Facebook for Matthew's request. Just saw that. Thank you, Jocelyn. Mr. Virus says, Scaramouche, will you do the Fandango? Oh, yeah. Scaramouche, will you do the Fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. Thank you for that one, Mr. Virus. And then Shinthor says, love the vids, man. Monkey Island next. Did God of War Part 11 get pulled down? Hope my God of Hill React video request didn't get you in trouble. Well, I don't think your request would get me in trouble. God of War? I think all of my God of War episodes are still online. Megan Graukroger became a Bronze Ox. Thank you, Megan. I'll definitely check my God of War playlist to see if any episodes are missing after the program. Matthew Ryan with a donation of stars says, what weighs more, a gallon of water or a gallon of butane? The butane, as it's a lighter fluid. No. The butane would be lighter. What weighs less? A gallon of water or a gallon of butane? The butane weighs less because it's a lighter fluid. That's how the joke would work, Matthew. Not what weighs more. But you did pay me to read it, so it's your joke. Well done, Matthew Allen Ryan. Love it. Thank you for that one. DSS Ox, you ever... What? Is this vulgar? I can't tell if... Okay. DS says, Ox, do you ever shart from cigar coughs? No? I think I know what a shart is. If my portmanteau ability is correct, then that would be a combination... And no, that has never happened to me. Not that I'm amazing or anything for that not having happened to me. I have had a few cigar coughs, and I'm sure at some point the last 3 letters of the shart word might have happened after a cigar cough, but definitely not the first 2. Definitely not the first 2. No Name says, guy walks into a bar, person in the stairwell says, go home, you're drunk. As he would. Thank you, No Name. And then Ranker1138 says, why is a bee from Kansas better at digital storage than one from Ontario? The one from Ontario is a Canadian bee, and the one from Kansas is a USB. And USBs, as we all know, are better at digital storage. Thank you for that one, Ranker. Oh, my God. How is it that we're still hearing new dad jokes this late into the broadcast? Jared says, sorry I'm late for the stream. And did you hear that Cyberpunk is getting a DLC? I heard that they had one planned, but I have not heard any more details about it. That's good. It deserves a good DLC. Cigar coughing sharts. Man. Of all the questions to ask. DS says, you've never coughed so hard you pooped? And then he says, doubt. Why would you doubt? Like, no, I have never coughed so hard that I've pooped. It's never happened. I have coughed. I have pooped. I have never cough-pooped. I don't do the two together. I am capable of doing them independently of each other. They are not connected with one like nerve ending connecting the two. I cough, I poop. They don't do that. I'm like, it's not... Why is that hard to believe? Lucky Babcack says, didn't Todd Howard release the Skyrim very special edition in 2018 on the Amazon Echo? Ha 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 ha. Skyrim fans must still be playing it. Oh yes. I do think that was probably a joke. Wasn't that a joke? But yeah. That is what he did. Jared Shover says, sorry I'm late for the stream. And did you hear that? Oh, I read that one already. Thank you for that one. Slammin' Smitty says, lol, he won't admit it. Look, this isn't like an Amber Heard, pooping in the bed moment. Like, I'm not blaming it on the dog, right? A shart didn't happen in my office and I then went, oh, the dog must have done it. No, like I just haven't sharted while coughing on cigar smoke before. And you have no evidence to the contrary. So why are we still talking about this? This is Very weird that you all are that interested in this particular topic. But if I were to shart, the dog did it. Just saying. Shartgate? Says Cloudy with a chance of UFOs. Oh God, the next Oxhorn Exposed video. Did he? Didn't he? He sharted with a cigar cough. And here's the evidence. Matthew Ryan on Facebook with the donation of stars says, never trust a fart. No, never trust a fart. Why are we talking about this? Come on, let's elevate our diction here. How did we get on this topic? We were talking about raising our pinky fingers while drinking whiskey just a moment ago, and now we're talking about sharts and farts? Look, I have more intelligent conversations with my 10-year-old, and he loves farts. So can we just talk about something else now? Jake Benz with the donation of stars says, the land of sharted dreams. Man, you guys are really taking advantage of this me reading everything you pay me to read, aren't you? Golly. I'll add it to the list. I'm not reading that. Sarah says, tip for poor bald chowder. I saw what you did to him. And then break heart emoji. I gave him a haircut. It's summer, and I didn't want him to be hot. He's an indoor cat, but every now and then I'm taking him outside to like play with the butterflies and run around the garden. And I don't want him to get all sweaty and feel awful, so I gave him a little bit of a haircut. He's not bald. I didn't make him bald. I didn't take away his mighty mane. I didn't ruin his dignity. I gave him a little bit of a haircut so he's more comfortable in the summer. What? I love my kitty cat, and I want him to be cozy. No Name says, see, there's the issue. We aren't as mature as 10-year-olds. We aren't as mature of 10-year-olds. You should know that by now, says No Name. Yeah. No, I get it. This community has a maturity problem. Jake Ben says, shafts and crafts. Don't know what that means, and I'm a little scared to find out. Robin Whittle with a donation of stars says, why? Feeling the exact same thing. And then Matthew Ryan with a donation of stars says, Ox shall now be known as Shartbait. Welcome, brother Shartbait. Hoo-ha-ha! Yeah, is that a Finding Nemo reference? Shartbait. Alt Grendel says, Ox, are you going to be streaming Monday, Memorial Day? I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. I actually might have something to do at that time. So I'll let you know as we get closer to the time. Steel 101 says, Ox, you know that we get more immature with age. I'm definitely realizing that at the moment. The Bitter Steel, a member for 10 months and a Silver Ox, says, New Vegas charity live stream, 12 hours of scotch and smoke rings. I've done charity live streams before. A New Vegas charity live stream? This is the first I've heard of it. 12 hours of scotch. That's a lot of scotch. That's a lot of cigar. Over 12 hours? You ought to know. Aldino AFK says, what do you think of the Uncharted series? They're going to do this all night, aren't you? You're just going to keep on going all night. You're going to be here for 3 hours and you're just going to be doing shart jokes. Jocelyn Ryan says, how quickly the chat goes up in a fiery conflagration of sharts. How quickly indeed. And I see that you're adding to that conflagration. Thank you, Jocelyn Ryan. Isaac with the super chat says, evening Ox et al. I recently got a great job in my field, which means I won't be able to catch as many streams. So wanted to send some love. All the best. Thank you, Isaac. Congratulations on getting your job, your latest job. I hope it goes well. And thanks for stopping by to let us know. Scotty P with a super chat says, when I was young, I accidentally sharded on my cat's head. See, I thought that was going to go differently. I thought it was going to... When I was young, I thought the world was so magical. Or whatever it goes. But no, you're talking about sharding on your cat's head, which I suppose in its own way is beautiful. My dad thought it was the funniest thing. I'm sure he would. I mean, if my son did that, I'd be horrified but proud at the same time. I'd be horror-proud. Proudified. I'd be proudified. is what I'd be. DS with a deleted message, and I think I'm probably glad because it probably had something to do with sharts. So thank you for deleting it, but also thank you for the super chat. And the Lucky Babcack says, my wife says every man is a child on the inside. Well, I won't argue that. It's probably partially true. Jake Benz with a donation of stars says, sorry, I meant Sharts and Crafts. Was laughing too hard. Sharts and Crafts? You could probably get a degree in that. Imagine doing both at the same time. It just gets messy. Ooh. Robin says, make it stop, and then puts her fingers in her ears and goes, la, 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 la. I know, I'm with you. I wish I could do that, but my fingers have to hold the cigar. So, Sharts and Crafts. Jake Benz with a donation of stars says, from the makers of Spirited Away comes Sharted Away. All right, you guys are really trying to stretch this out, aren't you? You're you're getting more creative, and I admire the creativity, but, I mean, okay, keep going. We'll see how far this can go. Matthew Ryan on Facebook with a donation of stars says, I'm laughing so hard I'm worried about sharts now. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. That's the chat, the YouTube chat. Yeah, the YouTube chat got on the shart train. What are you all doing on the shart train? Get off the shart train. Next stop, bidet. Sarah says, sorry, but you did say you manhandle your drink. Men love farts. Should have held your pinky up. This went from pure class to ass gas. Cheers. Thank you, Sarah. But it's as a man, is it okay to manhandle a drink? Is that somehow strange to say that? Jared Shover on Facebook says, you should watch Juicehead video about Cyberpunk DLC in detail. Thanks, I will. He makes great content. I'll have to check it out. And Jake Benz says, my profession has really taken a turn, down a smelly path. Here I went from health to farts. Oh, the humanity. It has indeed. You need to upgrade your thought processes. Let's meditate on the good things of the universe, not the messy, smelly things of the universe. Steel 101 with a super chat says, are you going to do the Fallout 4 main story next? I might. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what I have time for. DS with another super chat that was deleted. Oh, tragic. Don't get to see what that was about. But thank you very much for the super chat, DS. Sean Fandango says, here's a joke. What do you call a magic owl? Houdini. Rum! Let's drink some rum. That was a great one. Okay, we got 12 minutes left. And then we move on to the game. 12 minutes. Can we make it through 12 minutes without talking about sharts? Is that possible, chat? Let's see. I'll take more Houdini jokes. That was wholesome. I like it. Cloudy with a chance of UFOs says that ain't happening. Well, we all live in hope, don't we? Megan Gaukroner with a super chat says, so glad I joined this wonderful community. I came for Nick and Dima, but ended up with sharts and dad jokes. I know, I lured you in with Nick Valentine and Dima, some of the best characters in Fallout 4. And what do you get? You're getting sharts and dad jokes. I mean, I can only feel ashamed at this point. Just the shame just drenching over me like a shart. It's awful. Awful shame. Matthew Ryan with a donation of stars says, it is impossible now to go the rest of the stream without a Sharknado reference. Oh, we've gone from sharts to Sharknado. Oh, man. Oh, now that would be a horror movie. I'd probably watch it. I mean, it does sound interesting. Sharknado? Someone needs to make that. Heather Bushek says, what do you call a cow with no legs? Cow with no legs? Ground beef. Nice one. Love it. I mean, they made Sharknado. That was already a bad enough idea, but they made it. That is a literal movie, Sharknado. So is it that too far-fetched to request Sharknado? I'd rather watch Sharknado than Sharknado, thank you. Lane Barry says, Lord of the Sharks, starting, Can you just, why are we doing this? Starring Crappens and Shark... All right, I'm not reading it. I'm just not going to read it. I read most of it. Thank you, Lane Barry. We don't need to meditate on such things. Jake Ben says, would you care for a glass of Chardonnay? Oh my God, why? Talk about something else, please. Fallout. Can we talk about Fallout? All right, I'll even talk about power armor. Let's talk about power armor. Yeah. Power armor lore and gun lore, you know, all of the things that I haven't made videos about yet, but I'm still passionate about and I talk about sometimes on the chat. Chinese power armor. Let me talk. Give me a question about how much I hate Chinese, communist Chinese themed power armor. Should not exist in the universe. How much I dislike the Hellcat power armor. Let's talk about that. No more can we just, no. Tim Judge with a super chat says, just watch the final Pam. My suggestion last week. Again, you'll love it. No short humor, though. Oh, bummer. What will we do without the short humor? Thank you, Tim Judge. Final Pam. I'll have to check it out. And then Ranker1138 says, can we switch topics to thongs or body pillows? I'm fine without talking about those either, folks. Sharts and thongs and body pillows, pasties, and what's wrong with you? Crazy. But Robin Woodall says, Nick Valentine, I should have realized, must have missed everyone talking about that last week. I did a video on Nick Valentine as a companion, which I think is what the chat was talking about earlier. I also did one on Dima as well. Matthew Ryan says, there's a storm a-brewing. It better not be a Sharknado. Thank you, Matthew. Jared says, I love your t-shirt. Any Enclave Propaganda t-shirt in the near future? I already have one Enclave Propaganda t-shirt. Don't know if I need another one, but I'm always willing to consider future designs. Jake Ben says, I never thought I'd see the day I would groan you off screen, Ox. Lamau. Yeah, well, Chardonnay, really? What do you expect? You're going to groan me off screen with that. Thank you, Jake Benz. Jocelyn Ryan says, Ox is officially done with this chat's crap. Literal. Yes, literally done. Gwendolyn, a Silver Ox and a member for 15 months, says, Ox, they made 6 Sharknado movies. I did say shark. They made 6 of them? I remember when the first one came out and I thought, what? Really? This is a real thing? But no, they did 6? It was that well received? Enough people watched Sharknado that they made 6 Sharknado movies. You're kidding me. 6? Well, there's no accounting for taste, I suppose. I mean, maybe they were good. I guess I was judging a book by its cover or a tornado by its shark because I never watched the movie. I just heard about it and thought that's ridiculous, but they made 6 movies of it. What a world. Wow. Cracker Chops Entertainment says, I tried to come up with a good joke. I came up short. I'm not laughing about that. That was not funny. This is not humor you see on my face. This is audacity. I'm just reeling at the audacity. Cracker Chops Entertainment. Tim Judge says, how about donut holes? I mean, I like donut holes. A good frosted donut hole. Yeah, those are great. It's a good little treat. A little high in calories, but 1 or 2 won't hurt you. But Anthony says, dad jokes are like a fart. If you have to force it, it's probably crap. You know, if you go back in time and you take a look at the books of wisdom that were published by great thinkers, you know, you've got Marcus Aurelius' Meditations, right? You can read Thucydides' History of the Peloponnesian War, wherein he put in a lot of his own personal philosophy, and you wonder, are we really more advanced than they when we talk about donut holes and Sharknadoes? Have we evolved as a civilization? And then you begin to despair. Sean Hansen says, I'm surprised there's no horses in Fallout. Yeah, well, the lore of the game is that horses went extinct in the apocalypse. And I think it was just a way for them to explain why the Vault Dweller had to run around on foot in Fallout 1. They didn't want to give you a horse. So they just said, well, yeah, horses are extinct. I'm thinking that's what happened. Jake Ben says with a donation of stars, I'm done now with all this crap, I promise. I'll hold you to that, Jake. Hold you to it. And then Matthew Bryan with a donation of stars says, they're straight B-rated movies. They're worse than a Shart any day of the week. I mean, I'm curious now. You've got me curious. And then Matthew Ryan says, Shart and Wolves shirt. I mean, Stinkin' Wolves. Maybe someday if I ever get the Stinkin' Wolves one done. Ghost Boner says, I've got your highbrow. This Marlowe quote sums up tonight's chat. All right, we're about to hear some Marlowe. Hell hath no limits, nor is circumscribed in one self-place. For where we are is hell, and where hell is, there must we ever be. If hell is Sharts, and that is where we are, then indeed we are in hell, for we are within the Shart. Colonel 87th, a member for 4 months, and a Bronze Ox says, Sharknado was so horribly stupid that it was good. Really? All right, I can get into movies that are so bad that they're good. Ranker 1138 says, to be safe, don't look up the Hindi word for... And then he gives me a word that I don't want to say because I am now scared about looking up its Hindi translation. So I won't. Thank you for that one, Ranker. Tim Judge says, in the process of rewatching your Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough again, besides Arthur, who's your favorite character, or perhaps another character you want to game on? I mean, Dutch was amazing. Villain, friend, ally, just the character of Dutch was so convoluted and realistic, and his ego was just amazing. He was really well done. I mean, I don't like him as a person. I like Arthur as a person, or the person he could have been. I don't like Dutch as a person, but as a character, he's an amazing character. Can't think of anyone else that stands out, that really stands out. There were so many characters in Red Dead that stood out. Charles was another really good character. Dependable, mature, always there. Just great character. Jared Shover with a donation of stars on Facebook says, Shart's t-shirt in the near future, lol. No, not gonna happen. And then Matthew Bryan with a donation of stars says, you could also watch Zombies, made by the people who did Sharknado. Zombies? Interesting. I'll have to Google it. Neela says Sadie Adler. Yes, Sadie was another great character. Sarah says, love you, Ox. I apologize for us all. Apology accepted. No need to apologize further. That's all I needed. Thank you, Sarah. And then Jake Benz with a donation of stars says, deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting. I have such moments in my life when my chat wants to talk about nothing but Sharts. I stare into that darkness, peering, wondering, fearing. Matthew Ryan says, be ashamed if the baby doll shard itself. Ew. Yeah, that would be a shame. It would be very bad. It probably won't happen. Jack the Hero says, hey, Ox, have you seen the video called Zach's Gun Rant? He just texts about how the guns in Fallout are realistic and bizarre, like the assault rifle in Fallout 4 is a mismatch abomination. I haven't seen the video, but it sounds really interesting to me because I love the lore of the guns in the Fallout universe, so I'd probably really enjoy it. I'll have to check it up after the program. Tim Judge says Red Dead Redemption 3, the origins of Uncle Lumbago. Of Uncle's Lumbago. Oh, I'm suffering from my lumbago. It's acting up again. All right, it's time for the game. Let me turn off the lights, and I need to check something outside really quick. I'll be right back. Hang tight, everybody. All right, sorry about the delay, everybody. Here we go. Time to play the game. Jake Ben says, what do you call dirty art? A shart? Thank you. Matthew Allen Ryan says, I thought you were done with this shart, Jake. Yes, I thought so too. Jake Ben says, I had more up my sleeve. Well, I'm glad you guys are having these chats about sharts in Facebook stars. That's nice. All right. Let me turn the music off and then we can dive on in. Jake Ben says, I can leave if needed, Oxlol. No, I'm glad you're here. You know, you want to talk about sharts? That's fine. I may not read anymore. I just might not read them on camera. But if you want to talk about it, that's totally cool, my friend. Okay, so in our last episode, we had just scared off all of the birds by using a combination of balloons and bread to get some eggs. Now that we have the eggs, we can go give them to the revolutionary so that he can make homing pigeons. All right. Now we also used the car body putty to make an imprint of our teeth.
Agent Calavera and 2 guests.
There we go. Automatic Beats says the music is loud AF. There, I turned that down for you. That should help.
check these babies out.
Excellent, Manuel. With these, I can breed an entire army of winged messengers. Our revolution can spread now across the land, carried on the shimmering wings of justice, thanks to you, Agent Calavera.
I myself would also like to spread across the land.
But you can't. We need your dental work here to access the computer. I am sorry, but freedom has its price.
Ah, so we can take out the imprint and give it to him.
I'm not sure what to make of that. Why don't you show it to my intelligence officer?
Manny, this looks like a perfect impression of your teeth. We can use this as a mold to make a fake set of teeth and get into the computer system that way.
Good work, soldier. You are a friend of the revolution, Agent Calavera. And now, let me be of service to you.
You must go to the town of Rubacava, my friend, if you want to find your lost soul. How do you know where she is?
I don't, but everyone who wants to get to the Ninth Underworld must cross the Sea of Lament, and therefore must go to Rubacava to get passage on a ship. As long as you get there before she does, you'll find her. But it may be quite a wait.
I'll wait as long as it takes.
Manuel, are you in love with her?
Love? Love is for the living, Sal. I'm only after her for one reason. She's my ticket out of here.
Whoa, what is this place? Hey, this must be the petrified
That was
forest.
some tunnel. I'm all the way to the edge of the petrified forest.
Cool.
Ah, El Maro, my hometown. May I never see it again.
Alamaro, as in like bone marrow?
Not going back there for a while. Not picking that up.
All right, so we can't go left or up or down. Oh, is that a monster?
Claude is my friend. Why are you crying?
Manny? Oh, Manny! They fired me!
Me too, buddy.
You don't understand, Manny. I was created just to do that job. It's the only thing that makes me happy. It's like they reached into my chest and pulled out my heart and threw it into
Whoa.
the woods to...
Right, well, you literally just did that. Oh my god.
Gladys, what have you done? Oh, Gladys.
What the heck? Spider bats? Right. Ranker says funny dialogue if you use the Robert Frost balloon. Oh man, well I missed out on that.
I wonder how long he can live without a heart. Wake up, buddy. This signpost seems to be pointing the way to Rubacava. Nah, it's too well anchored. Nah, it's too well anchored.
All right, well I guess we got to go get the heart back. Ooh.
Oh no. Ooh, ick. Shoot!
Casey Hanford says year 2 is best year. Almost there. Have you run the Monkey Island games in prep for Ron Gilbert's return to form? I've heard a lot about Monkey Island since I started this broadcast of Grim Fandango, but I haven't played it yet. Maybe I'll have to take a look at it soon. Pedro Flores says, "Hi Ox, don't remember if you already know it, but sometimes an icon appears and you can hear the game developers' comments on some scenes." I would be really interesting to listen to the game developer commentary, but I think it would probably spoil a few things for me. As I've never played the game, I think I want to play through the game my first time without the commentary. All right, let's get the heart.
These spiders have Glottis's heart in their web. These spiders have Glottis's heart in their web. It's an ugly pile of bones, like me. I guess I could always use a spare. Soup's on. Huh, they don't seem very interested in that bone I put in there. There's already a bone in there. There's already a bone in there.
Okay, so what do I use the bone for?
No place for a bone there. I like to save bones for special occasions.
Okay.
That's not the body part he's missing.
Okay, time to figure this out. Let's see. Oh. Maybe I can cut it out. Hey! That
Oh,
sounded
poor
splash.
spiders. No more demon heart to eat. What can they catch in that? Owls? I'm not getting my hands tangled up in that.
There it is. James Bell became a gold ox. Thank you, James.
It's still beating.
And Casey Hanford says, also, what's the stick tonight? My dad and I have been hitting up Drew Estate Factory Smokes on the golf course and A.F. Hemingway short stories elsewhere. Tonight I am smoking a brick house.
Heart. Heart is good. Be good to heart. Don't tear out heart. Heart is good. Strong, beating, good heart. Hey, is that my car?
Oh, we're back here now?
Mr. Lamont, I assure you the missing woman will be found. I will personally track her down myself.
Just like you personally picked her up from the land of the living.
That was my intention, but Agent Calavera somehow got to her first.
We gave you the fastest car, Domino. We gave you all the best clients. You had all the advantages. So how was this Calavera able to sneak in there and eat your lunch?
Oh, now, Hector, you can't get too mad at Domino. That wasn't his fault.
Oh, I can, Don. You should know I can get too mad. But not at Domino. After all, he wasn't in charge of this operation. At least, not until now.
Hector, no!
What?
Marigolds. Funny. For some reason, I was expecting tulips. Well, maybe Mr. Calavera, eh, Domino? Why don't you personally go down to the basement and escort him up here? The sooner he's sprouted and we can get back to business, the better.
Wanna go for a ride?
I thought you'd never ask.
So that's how people die in this level of hell. They get shot with a plant gun.
Oh! Sorry.
Okay, which way? That way looks safe. That way looks rocky. Let's see what's up here.
Manny, this is a low-riding street rod, not a 4x4. We don't have the clearance for that kind of road.
Can't go that way?
Híjole, mano. What sort of unholy Christmas tree farm is this, Gladys? Gladys?
Manny, check out this wheelbarrow, will ya? With a couple of ATV nubby tires on the back and a 2-stroke lawnmower engine, we could make one sweet go-kart.
So we're making go-karts now. The Raging Krogan says the guy who voices Hector LeMans based Jim Ward has said he partially based that character off Sidney Green from the 1940s. Cool, the Raging Krogan, thank you.
Switches up.
Ooh, careful, Manny! With the harmonic balancer turned off, those pumps might shake that tree apart. Oh! If we shook the tree down, those pumps would dislodge, and I could make high-lift shocks out of them for the bone wagon. Hold on. I'm going to unbalance that wheel with some of these weights. That'll shake her down for sure. Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies.
All right, so my goal is to tear down the tree.
Do it.
Still not enough.
And maybe if I move them around a little.
Oh, it's taking so long to walk.
That wheel should really be shaking the tree down, don't you think? That wheel should really be shaking the tree down, don't you think? I'd climb it myself, but I don't want to take all the fun away from Gladys. Not picking that up.
The Raging Krogan says, correction, I meant Sidney Green Street. Thank you, the Raging Krogan.
That would make a decent go-kart.
Oh.
Hey, while you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more.
This is a weird one.
Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies.
All right, so I've got to unbalance
should do
it? Or then why is he balancing it?
Still not enough.
And maybe if I moved them around a little.
Okay, let's try the other pipe. No.
Hey, while you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more. Okay, just give me a...
So I can't, I can.
Hey, Manny! What are you doing?
Outside of the entertainment value, that didn't do what I had hoped.
That was a dirty trick, Manny.
Oh, it was an accident. I bumped the switch with my elbow.
Oh, okay.
All right, so when I have it on this pipe, only one is moving. Robert Seiserman says, Echo Monkey Island, great nostalgic game. When I have it on that one, only one on the left is moving. When I have it on that one, only one on the right is moving. So do I got to like somehow get them on different trajectories or the same ones? Jamie Honey Bunny says Chief Bogan is voiced by Barry Denham, who voiced Dean Domino in the New Vegas DLC. I love your New Vegas vids, by the way. Thank you. Right, this is weird, man.
Hey, while you have that off, let me try moving those weights. Now, no monkey business this time, Calavera. Manny, you promised!
Sorry.
That was a dirty trick, Manny.
Wasn't me this time. These kids did it.
Oh, okay.
And he believes it. Okay, so we got to get them on some sort of sync, but this is a really awkward control. There we go. Hey, there we go.
Hey, while you have that that off. Let me try moving those weights around some more.
Okay, then Manny can climb up, and then I'll turn it on, and that should rock it.
Now, no monkey business this time, Calavera. Manny, you promise!
Here we go.
Manny, until now we scraped along the ground like rats. But from now on, we soar. Like eagles. Heh. Like eagles on pogo sticks!
Nice.
What a relief. I was getting concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Get in! Or are you afraid of heights?
Okay, so that puzzle's solved. Let's save the game. Slot 1. Alright, can we go up here now? Yes, we can. Alright, we find a barbed wire fence.
Look out!
There's a big old padlock on this outer gate. I couldn't take that off with my bare hands. If only I hadn't thrown away that little hand exerciser Domino got me for Secret Santa.
Look out! Manny! What are you doing? Don't you know what's on the other side of that gate?
Yeah, the way out of the forest.
Demon beavers, Manny! They'll make you into a dam!
Relax, Geppetto. I'm not made of wood.
But Manny, they don't use wood.
Whoa! Demon beavers! Get away! Oh, okay. Do I have any? Oh, I've got a fire extinguisher.
I wonder if this thing is rated for rodents. That's not on fire. That's not on fire.
Oh, come on. What? I don't get it. Oh, okay. So if I don't turn them off at the same time, they reignite each other.
That's not on fire.
Oh, I gotta put it away again. Bait the beavers, says Victor Montez. With what?
Look out!
Bone. Like the bone that I found by the spiders.
Ooh, something has sucked the marrow out. No place for a bone there.
Okay. So let's put the bone. Use it.
I'll just drop this one. I'm carrying around too many of those already.
Then let's get out the fire extinguisher. Use it. Let them come to the bone. Are they gonna come to the bone? They're coming this way. Really slow like. They run away. All right, so do I need more bones? Oh, all my balloons are gone. Can't do anything here.
I like to save bones for special occasions.
I can put it there. Oh, I just threw it into the... Okay. Are they all gonna do that one by one? Right, looks like I need more bones. We've only got 3 left. And we need something to pick that with.
That's not on fire. Come on, Gladys. Let's crash through this gate and drive right over those little monsters.
No way, Manny. Oh, those flaming bone beavers are mean. They bite, they claw, and if one of them wrapped around my drive shaft, I'd be picking flaming hunks of fur out of my U-joint for months. I'm not going down there until you get rid of them.
Ocean Man became a gold ox. Thank you, Ocean Man. All right, let's see what's down these other paths. Nothing, dead end. Alright, that's a dead end. Let's see what's down here.
I ain't driving back to town, Manny.
Alright, dead end. Can't go that way. That's the beavers. Oh, no, that's the beavers, so... I need more bones.
No trailer hitch on the bone wagon.
Greg Williams says, "Hey Ox, almost forgot Scotch and smoke rings. And did I ever tell you I don't trust stairs? They're always up to something." Oh, I'm here all night. Tip your waitress. Thank you, Greg. And Victor Montez says the sign will guide your way. Oh, okay. If I can get back to that sign. Quintaius gifted 5 Oxhorn memberships. Awesome. Thank you, Quintaius. Very kind. Wow, there's nothing else I can do around here. Well, let's see if I can get back to where I want to get back to where the spiders are so I can get more bones.
If you want to go back to that no-good town, you can go without me.
Not here.
Oh, that's how I exit.
This signpost seems to be pointing the way to Rubacava.
Hello.
Look out! Out of the way!
What? Oh.
Not right now. Not right now.
Look out!
Hey, all right. But is it that one or that one? What? Now it's pointing back that way? I'm so confused. Now it's pointing back that way.
Hey, wait a second.
OMC Slayton with the tip. Thank you very much, OMC Slayton. Okay, this is bullcrap. Bring Glottis over there. You need Glottis for it, says the chat. Oh, okay. OCM Slayton with another super chat tip. Thank you so much. I ran over the sign. Okay, so this way. Okay, this way. Do we need to be in the car?
Look out!
Oh, we got to be in the car. Oh, no. What? All right, so maybe it's not one of those holes. Maybe it's,
Out of the way!
maybe I need to be standing on a certain spot. Bane and Dudu says, Brother Ox, if I become a Gold Ox, can I get unbanned from Discord? Happened a year ago. No recollection as to why. I'll be good, I promise. Thank you. No, that's not how it works on my Discord. I know that Discord has undergone management change. I got rid of a bunch of mods that were not serving the Discord channel properly. But I'd have to go through the reasons why you were banned and talk to some of the other mods before I was able to do anything like that. Okay, maybe it's not one of those destinations. Maybe it's like... Yeah, so now it's sending me back the way I came. Hey! Oh!
Loteria.
We got it! All right. Oh my god, Gladys is getting so annoying.
Manny, I'm scared of that sign.
Oh, shut up, Gladys, please. Key!
It looks like some sort of warning sign. They'll tear you apart bone by bone and build with you a human throne. Their buck-toothed king will sit upon what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell. Steady traveler, use it well.
The beavers! Got it.
Can't pass up an old creepy key.
Cool. Put that away for now. Oh, this brings us back here.
It's the key to the gates of hell, I seem to recall. With those monsters on the other side, I'm happier with this thing locked.
Ranker says, grab a bone from the bridge and hit the beavers as they jump. Oh, is that it? So it's not the fire extinguisher. Hit the beavers with the bone? Oh, God. Three. 4. Is that how it works? Okay. 1. This is weird. Okay. 2. 3. 'Bingo. 1 more, right? No, that's it. Hey!
This outer gate is huge. I'll need Glottis to open it.
Oh.
Manny, I don't know if I like driving over people.
They can't feel it, they're dead.
You're dead. I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Glottis, are friends.
Aw, Manny.
Yay!
Hello? Miss Colomar! We're here to save you!
Hey, lay off the racket. The whole town's asleep.
But I want a drag race! When they get a load of my car, we're gonna be the talk of the town!
You're right. We're gonna have to find a good place to hide that road show. Speaking of hiding, I wonder if Mitch is here already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
Okay. New area. What's over here?
Ooh!
You gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubicava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
We're not dead, yay! But that just means I need to save. Because I thought I was dead. Alright, let's save. Slot 2. Let's go chat with him.
Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there. So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
Just having a casual chat about the car. I love it.
I've always wanted one of those jackets.
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making, really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here.
Was it the blower?
No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile.
That's a good one.
Hola.
Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny?
You folks gonna stay in Rubicava for a spell?
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's lots of work down at the docks, but it's all union work. And I just don't see you in that union.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow. Manny, could I have an eye patch?
Can I just ask, what is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Achievement unlocked. Used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds.
You sure a woman named Mercedes Colomar never came through this town?
She might have. I don't know. I told you the first time, I'm no good with names.
All right, well, that's enough of him. So what happens if I fall off the pier this time? Will he save me again? Let's save.
I think I'll wait for the fog to clear before I try exploring town again.
No Name says, just a friendly reminder, don't tie cats to cruise missiles. Oh, okay, well, hopefully that won't be something I have to deal with in the future. Matt Rowland says, I was thinking about making an appropriate joke about the last section, but alas, flaming beaver jokes write themselves. Good evening, Ox, he says. Well, I think we've had our fill of flaming beavers for now. If you can ever have your fill of flaming beavers, I don't know. It's a diner. Hot dishes. Cool.
I hate the way mustard spouts get all crusted like that. I have bigger things on my mind right now than condiments. The glove compartment on the bone wagon is full of tiny ketchup and mustard packets, not to mention soy sauce. I really don't need any more. This guy looks familiar. Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera. Is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest.
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
So this is the guy he sold the walking stick to at the very beginning of the game.
Who are you looking for?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after I, and that she, too, was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her.
You must love her very much, Celso.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
Well, there is that. I mean...
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
So, know a good place to stay in town?
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
Can you get me a job here?
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
Achievement unlocked. We only have one mop. Let's see. What does the photograph look like?
It's Celso's wife. Actually, I don't think skin would help. Maybe I should place a personal ad.
I tried it, believe me. It attracts the wrong kind of women.
Maybe I should place a personal ad. All these doors have numbers and pictures of food on them. What's number 22?
Lengua.
Wow. It's been a long time since I had a tongue. Hey, how do you open these?
You wait till we start serving. That's how.
Hey, how do you open these?
Okay, that's all I can interact with, I think, in here. Well, we can ask the boatman if he's seen the photograph of the lady, of his wife. That's really... because I don't see anything up here that we can go visit. Pedro Flores says Ron Gilbert has to convince the product director to not cut the demon beavers from the game by drawing demon beavers in a napkin and annoying her at dinner time. I'll take your word for it. Bane Andu says a skeleton walks into a bar and says, "Hey bartender, I'll have one beer and a mop." Well, we all know what's going to happen there.
Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two, and she wasn't alone.
Oh!
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Hey, Manny. We were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Look, I know how you feel, son. Once I lost a very special lady myself. I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name, but don't make me talk about her.
Oh, it cut off the dialogue. All right, well, now we've got a ledger. If we show it to the guy up here, he'll leave and we get his job. Right? I'm guessing.
Velasco's logbook says Celso's wife took a bunk with a hunk. Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man. It's all in there.
Oh, Manny. Is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
A mop with a compass in the handle. Hey. Achievement unlocked year 1. How many years are we going to spend here? One year later. Whoa! Oh, he's a big shot now.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubacava.
Interesting. I definitely didn't expect that. All right. Well, he's certainly made something of this town. Let's see what's in his inventory. He's got his Reaper Scythe, and that's it. Door there. What's over here? This is his office.
My wartime communications from Salvador. He's been sending me messages like this for the last year.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubacava safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
Oh, so read more later? Interesting.
Calavera, it is indeed a great day for the revolution. Say hola to little Manny, the first enlisted messenger to serve the LSA. Please feed him some breadcrumbs and send him back quickly, so we may know that our maiden flight was a success. Manuel, I am sorry to hear that you have not heard from your Meche. You must be patient and let your heart remain open. If it is meant to be, you will someday be reunited.
Ha! He still thinks I'm in love with her.
Manuel, we have found the head of the serpent. Using the computer access you provided us, we picked up a thread that led us to the man who corrupted the Department of Death. His name is Hector Le Mans. Once a small-time racketeer, he has grown fat and powerful by robbing the newly dead. Watch out for the name Hector Le Mans, Manuel. And be careful.
So, I guess we are reading a bunch of messages that he's gotten over time.
Dear friend, our movement now has true momentum, and our numbers are rapidly growing. Much of this is due to our communications and intelligence systems, both of which we owe to you. In light of your contributions, I would like to announce your promotion to Special Agent status. I, Salvador Limones of the Lost Souls Alliance, salute you, Manuel Calavera. You are a great ally in this noble revolution. Great news. We've discovered a new secret talent of our tiny messengers. We don't know how they do it, but these mysterious birds can actually find their targets just by looking at a photograph of the addressee. To celebrate, Eva has made them all little berets. I'll send you some pictures. Manuel, I am troubled by reports of you buying the automat and converting it into a nightclub. It's fine for you to be comfortable in Rubacava for your long stay, But I pray you haven't lost sight of the larger goals. It is not this world, but the next in which our true glory lies.
I just got this one today.
Beware, Manuel, for you are in grave danger. Somehow rumor has spread on the streets of El Marro of your presence in Rubacaba. If this information reaches Hector Lamans, he surely will send his evil operatives after you. You must give up your search for Mercedes for the time being. And please, be out of Rubacaba on the next ship.
I think he's exaggerating the danger a little, but I do feel pretty stupid for putting my name on the big sign.
Achievement unlocked. Great news.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubacaba safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny, and with luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
All right, so we went through a year worth of communication with him, and we now know that the pigeons can identify people by looking at photographs that might come in handy, and that someone is here looking for us.
Ah, to sleep. Perchance to have nightmares about spiders and beavers. Can't. What if Mecha makes her big arrival and I sleep through it? Ah, Lady
Le
Luck.
numéro gagnant, le 35, noir, entre les passes. 35, black.
What?
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
He's cheating.
Le numéro gagne, le passe. 36, red. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets.
Oh, Manny, you cheater.
Looks like Lupe's been in the sugar again.
Uh-oh. What kind of sugar?
Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny. I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night.
Yes, I think tonight's the night that you finally go nuts from waiting for the grand entrance of Ms. Mercedes Colomar.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Yes, I think tonight's definitely the night.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
Bogan come in yet?
Yeah, he's down at the casino, probably enjoying his usual lucky streak.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Okay, tell me all the details about your new code check system.
Yay! Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup. No, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Please, tell me all about your new code check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
Achievement unlocked. You're not even listening to me. What's out here? That goes outside. Let's finish exploring the inside of the casino first. Hey. Oh, nice. Quick way down.
Hello, Manny.
Hola. I guess Gladys is good at anything that uses keys.
Of course.
Quiet night, huh, carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, love song for a special lady.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it. You think she'll come in tonight?
Who, my special lady?
No, Meche.
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club, we got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've gotta find Meche and help her, because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
This guy's great. Achievement unlocked. Plus, we look good in these clothes. All right, nothing on the tables. Let's see what's at the bar.
Ah, Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Nothing but the best for my customers. My rich customers. Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping.
Gold flakes might come in handy. Got the booze. Nothing else on here. Let's go into this back room. Hey, casino floor. Lots of people to talk with.
I don't really want to do that.
Okay, let's put this away for now.
Ah, my bread and butter. Thrill-seeking rich folk with a poor grasp of statistics and probability.
Leader, Noir Perrimanque, number 2. 2 is the winner. Your tips, monsieur.
Merci beaucoup.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien n'a
Not
pas
while they're
plus.
losing.
Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
Where did Manny find this guy?
Not while they're losing.
All right, so I
Le
can't talk.
numéro gagnant, le 14, rouge, Perrimanque. 13, red. Mesdames et
Not while they're
messieurs,
losing.
faites
Oh my
vos jeux,
gosh.
s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place
Chow
your
chill at
bets.
Charlie in his regular booth. Mind if I sit down, Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love, which I love.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back
Whoa!
to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
Oh, Manny.
Rough stuff.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports?
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
When I think of something I need, I'll come back.
Interesting.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines.
Little children?
And I have a system, an infallible system for beating them.
All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chowchilla Charlie, then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
I think slot machines attract an undesirable element.
Oh, well, we're all undesirable, Manny.
Yeah, but your credit's no good to boot. Tell me your system, Charlie.
I can't tell you my secrets. Just this. You have to become one with the bandit, Manny. You have to get inside the machine and make it want to pay.
On second thought, stay away from my roulette tables. Well, I've got a club to run, so...
One with the machine.
Please, Manny. Get on with your glamorous life.
Friends, more like frenemies.
Leader,
Ryder Wheeler says, oh wait, achievement unlocked. We are all the citizens of the same nation. Ryder Wheeler says, evening Ox, on my way home, but no pizza tonight. Think last time I got free dinner. It nearly got me in trouble. Plus, there wasn't any tonight. That's too bad.
Your beds. Mesdames et messieurs,
Police Chief Bogan, Rubacava's finest. Rubacava's only, for that matter.
Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed.
Some people say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
No more bets, please.
You know, some people say...
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
An honest roulette croupier is hard to find. And guys like this, even harder.
Numéro gagnant, le 30.
Everything okay down here?
I'm going to need some more chips if Monsieur Lucky does not call it a night soon.
And I can't talk to these two.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please press
Right,
your
that's all I
bets.
can do here. Let's head out. Okay, so we know that we can counterfeit driver's licenses. We got some gold flakes in a booze bottle. Let's take a look here. Hold on. What have we got?
Ah, Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Me and this ticket printer, we're gonna make a mint.
And that's it. Right, well, outside we go. Greg Williams says, glad to see you got rid of the doll. Yes, I also am glad that the doll is completely gone. I'm glad that it hasn't been here for a very long time. And I'm glad that everybody in the chat has stopped talking about the doll. Because I don't know what you guys are thinking, why you are so obsessed with this doll. I mean, it's probably in some landfill. Somewhere out there, just waiting to be found by a hobo who needs a companion. And that's where it should stay. In a landfill awaiting a hobo that needs a companion.
Meche?
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
What the? Oh, it was a vision. Is that a crow? It's not a seagull. Well, well. Oh no! They found her! SS Lambada! Oh! No! Well, he got fished out of the water
This
again.
going to be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ho ho! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old Limbo here, but...
But nothing. If the Limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
Well, Greg Williams says, crap, it's upside down behind you. I'm not falling for that. I know it's not there, and I'm not going to turn around and look. It's not happening.
All right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the Limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it. But he'd have to get his own tools.
Okay, if I get Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Yeah, well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Aha! Restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now. Except the fish is fresher on the Limbo.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. That's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
So, get the missing ship hand drunk and print off a union card on that machine.
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
then I can get him a job on the Limbo.
And if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
but he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get,
then I can sail on the Limbo in the morning.
Jeez. I guess so.
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
CB equipment?
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny, because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck.
Lumbago!
Yeah,
Nothing. I'd better go finish packing.
Aye, you do that, son.
I'm a lumbago.
It's locked.
I know, I locked it.
It's locked.
I know, I locked it.
Well, well, well. Should probably save.
This gate only leads up to the Lambada dock, and the Lambada's gone. I've got the lumps to prove it. It's locked, but there's nothing up there anyway. This gate, I've got the lumps to prove it.
Oh, he's stuck. Can't get in there.
That's the folding bridge that connects this pier to the base of the cat track.
Bingo. See what's over here. Where are we gonna find a lonely sailor? Is that a airship above us?
There it is. Max's giant cat racetrack. How's a regular guy with 3 roulette tables supposed to compete with that?
That Colin guy says, "Hey Ox, haven't caught a live stream in some time. Glad to come back and see you playing one of my childhood favorite games. Cheers to you and the Scotch and Smoke Rings crew." Thank you very much, that Colin guy. All right, this must be the Seaman's Shack. Maybe, or maybe not. Is it where we're going to find the tools? There we go. It's getting a tattoo.
It's Toto Santos, Rubalcava's friendly scrimshaw artist. Hola, Toto. ¿Cómo estás?
Not now, Manny. I'm in the middle of something with Naranja here.
Naranja!
That's one old fridge. Looks like a lettuce crisper. Smells more like a fungus crisper to me. It's empty.
Hey, shut door! You slowed down my grinder. Very painful. Very painful, eh, Naranja? Like torture.
That's a creepy laugh. All right, a lettuce crisper. What the heck are we going to use that for?
A lot of stains for a guy with no bodily fluids.
Oh, come on.
I really doubt I'll be touching that anytime soon.
That's disgusting.
Looks like it hurts. Looks like it hurts.
I can't talk to him yet.
I think these are binders of tattoo designs. They're labeled nautical and nice, and a third one just says Anchormania.
I told you, Calavera, not now.
Oh, that reminds me. I forgot about my date with Inez. Hello, operator? Yeah, it's me, baby. How'd you know? Hey, don't say that, sweetheart. You know I meant to stop by and... I'm more happy about leaving town every minute. Strong stuff. That ought to kill the pain.
Should, but it don't. I killed the pain, turn off my drill, stop working. How about that?
No. I can take it. Bring it on, Pops.
I'll pop you, sailor boy.
Got an idea.
There's stronger stuff than that in there already.
Oh, man, that's not it.
Well, maybe just a sip.
Achievement unlocked. Well, maybe just a sip.
Whoop! I need that.
You need to hold still.
or I need to strap you down. Whoop! I need that. You need to hold still, or I need to strap you down.
Okay, so I can't replace the booze unless I put something in it.
It's Toto Santos, Rubacava's friendly scrimshaw artist. I don't really want to do that.
Shut the damn door. Nothing to eat in there. You will want a snack. Go get mother.
Alright, so I don't think I have what's necessary to complete this puzzle. I figure I gotta put something in there. And I gotta put something in the drink. Okay. Let's go across here.
Ugh, I'm not sure what I hate more, crowds or cats, but I'm definitely not going near either one today. Wow, somebody really liked this cat. Beloved Sandspoof, this regal and majestic feline was a record holder for speed and a favorite of the crowds here in Rubacava for many years, until her career was suddenly and tragically cut short on the second week of the racing season, when the airship Olivia 1, on its maiden voyage, crashed onto the track mid-race and exploded. Many bereaved fans testified later that before the blimp hit, Sandspoof was in the lead.
Tragic.
Fuchi, that smell es peor que la muerte.
Hey, I think I know what to do with this.
Wet foods for winners. It says revolutionary design leaves can edges safe and smooth for Kitty. It says revolutionary design leaves can edges safe and smooth for Kitty.
So it's a can opener. All right.
Great. Now it smells like a giant cat litter box and some sort of gelatinous demon mystery meat product in here.
Well, what if we take out the bottle and put some cat food in it?
I don't really want to do that.
No. Okay.
Smells good. But I'd rather eat my own arm. I don't need the hernia. This cat litter really needs changing.
Oh, that's cat
This is
litter.
why I don't have a pet.
Can I pick it up?
Tempting as it is, I just can't bring myself to jump in the giant unclean kitty litter.
Okay, what if I put kitty litter in the booze.
I don't really want to do that.
I tell him to pick up the kitty litter and he laughs at me. Is that breaking the fourth wall? I don't even know. Okay, we need to find a few more pieces to this puzzle. We've got cat food that we can't interact with now that the tin is open. We've got a litter box that we can't interact with anything that we currently have in our inventory. We opened the cat food, so maybe a cat will come by at some point. There's a stuffed cat here.
Big buried bastard. Could go either way. Big buried bastard. Right up my heels of.
What?
Gaining ground. Cat scratch speeder.
Looks like a great night for cat races.
1 life left. Coming into the home stretch. It's 1 life left. And then big buried bastard. Followed by cat scratch speeder.
Nobody there.
1 life left in the lead.
Anybody there?
Big
Look,
buried
I
bastard.
told you we don't have any
Closing in.
kitty hats today.
What?
You have to wait until Tuesday. That's
cat
kitty
scratch
hat day.
speeder.
I don't want a kitty hat.
Fine with me. What's your bet then?
1 life
I don't
left.
gamble. It's a
Standing
conflict of
our
interest for
ground.
me.
Then
1
why
life
did you
left.
call me
Coming
down
up on
here?
the finish.
For the friendly
It looks
conversation.
like we have a photo finish here, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate your patience while we await the race results. We
Lot of-
have a winner. 1 life left.
A lot of talking going on there. All right, so we've got a betting master. No. Oh my God, he's just gonna walk.
Hey, the new blimp is already in full operation. Let's just hope they fill it with something non-flammable this time. It only goes to the land of the living, and there's nothing for me there.
All right, before we go upstairs, let's see what's at the end of this gangway. This bridge, whatever it is. This is a huge area.
Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area, including a large suitcase bearing the initials HL. Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area, including... I think I can remember that. What a horrible jail cell. Then again, it sure taught Glottis a lesson that time.
All right, suitcase.
Only Police Chief Bogan knows how to get in there.
Okay, Police Chief Bogan has a key to the cell, which appears to be empty.
Late night at the morgue, isn't it, Membrillo?
You know I can't sleep with John Doe's on the slab, Manny. If I don't ID these rose gardens tonight, I won't be ready for the 2 that come in tomorrow. And before you know it, I'm up to my ass in azaleas.
Any leads?
I know it's a poor coroner who blames his tools, Manny. But how am I supposed to turn up anything with the equipment they give me?
Hey, I had a government job for years, man. I know how you feel. Digging through flower beds is Membrillo's job, not mine. I don't think picking flowers is really appropriate right now. I think Membrillo could really use a nice tropical vacation. What a sad story. These stews sprouted and no one came down to claim them?
Death makes sad stories of us all.
How's business?
Booming, unfortunately. More crime every day. And more sproutings like these. Something's happening back in El Morro, I think. And its dark hand is finally reaching us here in Rubacava.
What exactly are you looking for?
I'm digging for a treasure that part of me does not wish to find. For when I uncover that sad doubloon that tells me who this poor soul is, my reward is not riches, but the chance to make a phone call and break somebody's heart. Of course, with this equipment, the search could go on for some time.
So he needs better tools, too.
Can I help?
Sure. Grab hold of this leaf right here. Manny?
I can't do it.
I know. I was just testing.
How do you do this job?
Without becoming jaded, you mean? My secret to happiness, Manuel, is that I have the heart of a 12-year-old boy. I keep it over here in a jar. Would you like to see it?
No.
Sorry. Old coroner joke.
Do you ever worry that your job is getting to you, Membrillo?
Well, forensic botany is a trying job, Manny. But have you ever spent much time here with a florist? In life, they became florists because they love flowers. But here, a flower is a symbol of pain, of death within death. Their conflicted feelings build and build, and eventually, they become quite mad.
Thanks for the tip. I guess I'll send balloon bouquets from now on. Membrillo, why do you stay in town? Why don't you head off toward the Ninth Underworld?
Manny, you can only search for something for so many years before you stop believing in it altogether.
You don't believe in the Ninth Underworld?
Why do you think we're all here in Rubacava?
Because you're waiting to earn off your time or you can't afford passage or...
Manny, we've given up. All of us. When you've been here long enough, you will too.
Well, don't let me bother you.
Always nice to have visitors.
Achievement unlocked, Manny. We've given up, all of us.
Digging through flower beds is Membrillo's job, not mine.
All right, so I can't dig through the corpses here. Hold on. Can I go around? Yeah.
It's empty.
Only until I finish up here.
Not picking that up.
Can't interact with any of the others. Can't interact with any of these either. Okay, well, upstairs then. What on earth? This place is huge. The blue casket? What have we gotten ourselves into? There's bees.
These bees don't seem too busy. Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union? They don't look after dangerous little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions extra dues. And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put us on barrel duty.
Why don't you just pay the union off then?
We got our pride, Manny. We're straight stingers, you know? Not to mention we just don't have any cash to spare now that we're not working. I mean, it's like a problem where, the solution makes the problem, worse.
Like a catch-22?
Yeah, wow. I wish I knew words like that.
If the union is crooked, why don't you register a complaint?
That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
You bees are being exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah, what can we do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on a chin.
Since you're not using your tools, think I could borrow them?
Well, we sold them to feed our families.
Then how are you ever gonna work?
I told you things were messed up down here, Manny. I told you.
The Raging Krogan says that B is Caden Elenko's voice. Oh.
If the cops own the union and gambling's in bed with the cops...
Yeah, and then who really runs the gambling, right? Well, no offense, but Maximino is really the big boy in town, obviously. But word is, he gets his orders from some hardcore gangsters in El Mero. Yeah, that fancy cat track is really just a big laundromat, if you get my drift.
You guys know a seaman naranja?
Nah, CBs and sailors don't mix.
But you're in the same union.
Well, maybe so, but some traditions are sacred there, Manny.
Hey, can I borrow one of your union cards?
What, are you kidding? You know how much I had to pay Chow Chilla Charlie to get mine?
I think you're just a bunch of complainers.
You don't know what it's like, man. Every day we come down here, we try and make an honest living. We find out that you gotta be a crooked bee to win down here. He knocks the pollen out of you, man. He makes you weak.
You bees gotta be strong.
Things just aren't the way they should be down here, Manny. It's like the worker bees. They do all the work, but we can't affect it's like the way that things are produced should be controlled by, we should, forget it. I'm just a dumb, hungry, out of work bee.
Achievement unlocked. We're straight stingers, you know?
These bees don't seem too busy.
Okay, so I can't get tools from him. Can't get a union card from him.
It's locked. It's locked.
And a locked lighthouse. Great. Oh, this comes down the other way. Well, wasn't there something over here I missed? Oh, that just brings us back here. That goes across the bridge. But there was something I missed over here. Wasn't there a staircase? Blue casket. Well, well, what is this? All right. Who can I talk to?
Hey, look. Deadbeats. Hi, what's your name? Hi, what's your name? Crazy.
But don't you see? When the government fades away, so will our troubles.
Ah, nonsense. We will always need some armed force to fight off the return of capitalism.
That sort of fascist thinking is as dead as you are, comrade. When we get rid of all the guns, that's when people will begin to self-police. And the public opinion alone will keep them from committing crimes.
Hola, trust funders.
Hey, look who's making the scene. It's Manny Calavera, the up, the down, the backside of the nouveau riche.
Beat it, dinner jacket. We're talking about things you wouldn't understand, like truth and beauty.
The Raging Krogan says, guess you can call those guys beatniks.
Labor organization and revolt made easy. Hey, can I borrow this book?
Why? So you can freak out our plans for organizing labor and go rat us out to your pal, Chief Morgan?
Hey, I'm just looking for something to read on the can, all right?
No dice, Cummerbund.
More hip cats. Hi, what's your name?
They won't talk either.
Looks like it's open mic night. Testing? Testing.
Oh, no.
Good evening. I like to read a poem. The Lie. Oneness. Meaning?
In the slaughterhouse of my soul.
Oh, yeah. I'm not laughing out of joy. Explosion.
Bang.
Painkiller. Pain. Killer. Scooby-Dah.
Eating only spiders and leaves.
Pointlessness. Bones, bones, bones. Absolution. Unify. Rectify. The end. Gracias. Muchísimas gracias.
I wonder if I can actually...
Lola? What are you doing here? This crowd doesn't go much for souvenir pictures, except maybe of Lenin.
Shh! Manny, I'm on a stakeout. I'm gonna prove to Maximino once and for all that Olivia's no good for him.
Still hung up on Max, eh? Take my advice, Angel. Forget about him. He's a gambling racketeer.
Like you.
Oh, that hurts, baby.
Hey, shh! Here they come.
Come on, sugar. How about a kiss for the road?
Oh, ick. Don't let me down, Nick. You're a lawyer. You're not supposed to have feelings.
I don't, but I know a good tart when I see one. Hey! If Maximino sees that, we're going to end up in matching terracotta pots.
Don't be silly. He wouldn't hurt me. He loves me. Manny, at last we're alone. Tell me, how are the bourgeoisie?
Fine. How's Max?
Oh, Gramps, don't start.
What are you doing with a snake like Nick?
I'd lay it on you, Manny, but I don't think you'd get it.
Messing around with your boyfriend's lawyer is pretty dangerous.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. You do get it.
I'm a little worried about Lola.
That's because she's doomed, Manny. She fell in love with Maximino. That's the one mistake I never made.
You think Nick would hurt her?
Only if he finds her, and take it from me. He's not good at finding things.
Oh, that was an adult joke.
Open mic night seems like a big hit.
It always takes those timid souls a while to get up the nerve.
Maybe it would help if you went up there and started things rolling.
Oh, Manny, read poetry in my own club? That would be like this whole place was just a big temple set up to worship me.
Oh, come.
Okay, the lie. Oneness. Meaning? In the slaughterhouse of my soul. Oh, yeah. I am not laughing out of joy. Explosion. Painkiller. Painkiller. Scooby-Doo. Eating only spiders and leaves. Pointlessness. Bones. 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 Absolution. Unify. Rectify.
Oh, they like that. Yeah, they like that. Okay. Well, why was mine bad? Mine was good.
Hey, you stole my poem.
Consider it an homage.
Achievement unlocked. Consider it an homage.
Little dark in here, don't you think?
Dark and cold, like the hearts of men.
You know, I'm thinking of buying this place.
Really? I thought about buying yours for a while, but then I just decided to ask my boyfriend Max to buy it for me.
You can have it. I'm leaving town.
Manny, you sound so exciting all of a sudden. Why are you leaving town?
Johnny Law, baby. You see, I'm a grifter. I'm bad news.
Yeah, right. You're running after that ghost chick everyone says you're still so uptight about. Well, I have a poem I wrote just for you. Pay attention because it's pretty short. Here it goes. Ch
Wow.
Hey, how about another poem?
Okay. Alive. We slept. Life's just some rapid eye movement. In a warm, cozy bed. Buried, we wake. The flesh dream is over, Daddy. Now that we're all crazy dead.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
Hey, how about another poem?
Okay. Ashes to ashes. To ashes. To ashes. To ashes. To
She didn't take much
ashes,
convincing.
To ashes. To ashes. To me. To ashes. To ashes. To ashes. To ashes.
I love it.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
How many can she do?
Hey, how about another poem?
Okay. I called my cat Boney till she said it wouldn't do. I said, why? She said, sister, because that's what I've been calling you.
How many did they write?
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
Hey, how about another poem?
Okay, last one, folks. With bony hands, I hold my partner. On soulless feet, we cross the floor. The music stops, as if to answer. An empty knocking at the door. It seems his skin was sweet as mango when last I held him to my breast. But now, we dance this grim fandango.
Name of the game.
And will for years before we rest.
That was great.
Really, this time I just don't have any more.
Hey, how about another poem?
I'm bone dry, flesh out of poems.
Just begin again at the top. They get better each time.
Really? Okay. Alive.
come on.
We slept. Life's just some rapid eye movement. In a warm, cozy bed. Buried, we wake. The flesh dream is over, Daddy. Now that we're all crazy dead.
It never ends.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
Well, catch you later, hip chick.
Keep practicing that lingo, man. You'll get it.
Right. Nothing?
Yeah, she steals from the rich and gives to me to poor.
It's not letting me interact with anything, and when I try to, it skips over dialogue.
These plates are filthy. I'm not gonna eat off of dirty plates, and I'm not going to clean them. Dirty plates can stay put. The sink is full of dirty hookah water. I'm not gonna drink dirty hookah water, and I can't carry it with my bare hands. I'm not gonna drink dirty hookah water, and I can't carry it with my bare hands.
Ah, I see.
Nothing in the dishwasher. Not to sound like a capitalist oppressor, but I have people who do that for me now. Not portable. I don't get the feeling those cleaning supplies are used much around here. Let the waiter clean up after himself. I don't really need a bunch of cleaning supplies.
Right. Bottle. Hookah water.
I don't really want to do that.
Come on! It's not the cat food, it's not the cat feces, it's not the hookah water.
Well, maybe just a sip.
Empty the bottle first, right?
I don't think I could swallow any more metal right now. I don't really want to do that.
What?
I don't really want to do that.
Well, come on. And she passes out. Okay.
Strong stuff. That ought to kill the pain.
Hello?
No effect.
Okay, so this booze
Hello?
knocks people
No
out.
effect.
Well, can I fill my booze jug up with whatever they used? Guess not. Talk to the middle beatnik at the end, says the Raging Krogan.
Hi, what's your name? Hi, what's your name? So, what did you think of the poem?
I liked it. It was sad and beautiful, like my mother.
I despised it.
It was too short and said nothing to me, like my father.
I had no feelings about it. It was aloof and licked itself too much, like my cat, Mr. Trotsky.
Right.
Buenas noches, comrades.
Hey, Manny, no offense, but we don't have time for establishment types like yourself.
What makes you guys think I'm so establishment?
You smell like bacon and oppression, man.
¿Qué?
And that's it. I've talked to everyone else. Right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give us a save right here. And that's it. Ladies and gents, I'm out of time, so we'll pick up right here where we leave off next week. Same Ox time, same Ox channel for more Grim Fandango. We have quite a mystery ahead of us. We've got the device we need to create the union card, but I think we need a photo. And we haven't actually figured out how to produce the card. We've got the bottle, I think, that we need to fill with some substance to knock out the sailor so we can take his place, but no idea how to do that yet. And we need to find tools so that we can get our buddy aboard the ship, but haven't found any tools yet. So we've got a lot of searching to do in our next broadcast. Signata says once they like the poem, you can take the book. So do I need to copy one of the poems that the lady said at the mic stand? Right, I'll have to figure it out. But we'll do that next week. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow morning for some more Tomb Raider. That's right, we've been playing Tomb Raider, and last week was an absolute blast, and I hope it'll be just as fun tomorrow morning. So see you then for more Tomb Raider. Until then, have a great night, get some sleep, and see you bright and early tomorrow morning with more live streams. Bye-bye now.